the only local newscast at 5:30.
This Veterans Day, there is a plea for help from a local center that might soon have to close its doors. DNA Detox Center in Rancho Cordova says that the Department of Veterans Affairs has not been paying them for their services for the past year.
And the financial strain is forcing them to cut services vital for homeless veterans. Fox 40's Doug Johnson joining us now live in studio with what they say the problem is. Doug.
Well, Eric and Nikki, the Recovery Center says almost all of their funding came from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. However, recently, those payments have taken much longer to arrive. And now this group says they'll have to close their detox center and soon might have to shut down their other services as well.
Because I was withdrawing and abusing crystal meth and heroin, it took 4 days just for me to be able to put sentences together.
Without hyperbole, Victor Johnson says without DNA Detox Center, Inc. in Rancho Cordova,
I'd be dead.
Johnson has been clean and sober since checking in here from an emergency room on February 1st. The Coast Guard veteran now lives in one of the 8 sober living houses adjacent to their offices off Folsom Boulevard.
Problem is me. I have a hard time living in your world without drugs and alcohol. And that's what I'm learning now through the program. I've had recoveries in my past, but never under that knowledge.
However, Johnson may soon be one of the last vets to get clean here. 3 months ago, the center closed its detox facility, and soon the treatment center may go next.
I've drained my own personal savings accounts because I didn't want to see it close.
The center's CEO, Zelda Troutman, says she's funded DNA for a year because the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs owes her more than $37,000 for previous services rendered.
We detoxed them, and then when we were done detoxing them, we billed the VA.
But she says those bills have not been paid, and some are now more than a year old.
The VA does not work fast.
In that same year, Troutman's husband and DNA's founder, David, passed away, and she's had to lay off several administration employees. A few months ago, she did reach out to Congressman Omni Berra, who was able to get the VA to send one check, but Troutman says without the full amount.
I cannot operate. I can't pay the bills. I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please pay your bill. I want to open these doors and help the guys that have ended up on the street. Please.
Johnson says DNA charges less than half what other detox centers do. And you can see from their donor wall out front, private donations are few and far between.
If there's somebody out there that has an extra 10 or 20 bucks that wants to donate it to DNA, and the money will be put to good use.
Now, I did reach out to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs to ask why the payments were not being processed. However, due to the holiday, I've yet to hear back a response. And if you'd like to learn more about how you can help, visit our Fox 40 News app and click on the story you just saw. In our studio tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Doug, thank you. Vice President Mike Pence honored the sacrifice